Ladies, please come to the front. I'm going to say this in the most respectful way I know how. Matter of fact, let me hold your hand when I say this. Please stop sliding into men's DMs. Please stop approaching men. Please stop shooting your shot. Please just stop.
Don't you ever forget that being black is an honor because you come from greatness.
Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Welcome to ChesleyIRL podcast, where we have really unfiltered, thought-provoking conversations to help and heal. So welcome back, y'all. This is episode 16. As you can see from the title, ladies, stop approaching men. Please, just stop. I actually posted a video on TikTok where I basically saw a video because I get a lot of my topics and inspiration from TikTok. And I was scrolling on TikTok and I seen a video. That's what made me make a video. So I'm going to insert the video and then we're going to come back and talk about it. All right, PSA to women. This is for women. Don't scroll. Listen. So stop shooting your shot at men, okay? Because I just seen this video on TikTok where it was this lady. She's married with a child and she has a single brother. So she posted a video of him basically coming over to her house and hang out with her. And I guess a lot of the women in the comments liked the way her brother looked. So he was showing her all the DMs of women shooting their shots. And what stuck out to me is he was like, oh, the only thing that I haven't received in my DM is this girl. I guess he said her first and last name. I don't know who the lady is, but he said her first and last name. So that let me know men know exactly what they want. So why are you shooting your shot? And this man, he's scrolling through all these DMs and he said this woman's first and last name. What does that not tell y'all? Men know exactly who and what they want. So stop shooting y'all shot, okay? Because if a man wanted you, he gonna come get you. He gonna let it be known that he wants you, okay? So please stop, okay? Y'all, so as you can see from the video, like I stated, the guy that I referred to in the video, he literally had all those DMs, but he only had one girl on his mind. So what does that tell y'all? Stop shooting y'all shot. Men know what they want. And honestly, let me do a disclaimer before I get into this conversation. Because remember, this conversation is to help and heal. So my disclaimer, this is my opinion. This is what I think. This is my experiences that I'm going to share based on my experiences. So if you don't agree with me, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely want the best for women, and I want women to make better decisions than I did. Because obviously my decisions didn't work for me because I don't have any children and I'm not married. Well, no, I have been making good decisions, but I'm saying me, I used to be a retired shooter. Me shooting my shot at men didn't get me nowhere. So let's stop doing that. But yeah, let's get into it. So I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want the best for women. And I want to see more healthy relationships. Because I feel like if women continue to keep shooting their shot and keep approaching men, what would require a man to be a man if he know that women are just going to throw themselves at him? I feel like a real man is honestly not going to even like a woman to come up to him. He's going to be completely turned off. That's just my opinion. But I just feel like as women, you need to stay in a woman's place and just be feminine. Continue to do the things that you like to do. And if a man see you and he like what he see and he want to pursue you in the right way. Because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people say, oh, I approached my husband and I approached my man and we've been married for 10, 15 years, whatever. Okay, cool. But unpopular opinion, I think women like that approach the person that they with, I feel like they run the relationship. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with me, you don't have to agree. But me personally, I just feel like you're taking away a man's ability to show you that he has the ability to lead. Because I feel like when a man approach you, that's his way. Well, you can kind of decipher if he will be able to be a good man for you by the way he approach you. First of all, is it respectful? Does he communicate effectively? Is he able to communicate with you in a way that you deem as somebody that, okay, he seemed pretty cool And then also, once y'all exchange, contact information, is he able to set up a date? Is he able to plan something? Is he able to lead? Because how is he supposed to lead the relationship and he can't even initiate the conversation with you? Come on now. Like, let's not do that. Because me personally, like, if you see any of my podcast episodes, I mentioned I used to be in the military. So with me being in the military, it's a male-dominant environment. And like I said, I'm a retired shooter. Like, I will say that I would consider myself a very confident woman. Like, I never been afraid to like approach a man, but now that I've been out of the military, it's been like a little over 5 years. I realized that that's not feminine. Like, you going up to a man and like asking him for his number or whatever you say, like, just trying to start conversation with him. I don't think that's feminine energy. I think you're taking on a masculine role by presenting yourself to him. Because I feel like in my mind, it's almost like a silver platter. That's what I think about when a woman approach a man. You're literally presenting yourself on a silver platter. Like, you basically like handing yourself over to him. Like, here, I'm here. Which requires him no work, no effort. He just got you in front of you. And I think a lot of men, I ain't gonna lie, it's feminine energy for you to like, continue to talk to the woman knowing that you really don't even like her for real. Because a lot of that shit be ego. Like, a lot of men like the fact that you're stroking his ego, you making him feel like somebody. So he like, oh, okay, well, this girl want me. Well, shoot, I'm gonna fuck with her, But it's not genuinely what he really wants. So I'm gonna give you an example for me. So when I was in the military, I wasn't scared. Like, I would see men that I found attractive, and I would just like, okay, let me tell y'all a story. So basically, when I was in the military, it was a guy. I could tell that he kind of like, I guess I don't know, maybe he was intrigued because he didn't know who I was. Because like when you're in the military and you pretty much see the same people every day. But I guess he saw me and was like, probably, I could tell like by looking at his face, he kept looking at me like thinking like, maybe he was thinking like, who is that? That's just what my perception was. So where I worked at is like a place where everybody come, a lot of other military members come to where I work at. So basically, I see a lot of people that was on base. So he's walking through the line and he's just looking at me. So then I say something to him. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, you always looking at me like, what's up with you? And then we end up talking. And obviously, we end up, messing around, y'all. And, there was no intention. He genuinely was not interested in me. I ended up actually finding out that he was messing with another girl. And honestly, by looking at the girl, it was the girl that he really wanted. But the girl, she was dealing with other dudes. So he wasn't even what she wanted, but he wanted her. So that's another reason why, as a woman, you should not shoot your shot. Because if a man see you, he's going to let it be known that he's interested in you. Like, I just feel like men know what they want. They go after what they want. And I feel like, like when you remain in your feminine energy, like that allows you to remain a woman and just be soft and feminine and not going after men. Basically, I feel like when you approach a man, you making him the woman. I'm sorry. If y'all don't agree with me, oh well. But I feel like women that go up to men and they're receptive to you like doing that, those are feminine men. I don't care. Because I feel like as a man, you would want a woman to know that that's my job to like go after you. Even from a biblical standpoint, like if you're a Christian, in the Bible, Proverbs 18:28, a man that find a wife find a good thing, obtain favor from the Lord. So if it's his job to find a wife, why the hell would you be initiating and approaching men? God didn't say a woman that found a husband. He didn't say that. He said a man that found a wife. So that's how you know that women, we are like superior in this world. Like, not saying that we damn near better than men. Because we create life. Like, you don't exist unless your mother brought you into this world. So women, we're special human beings, and we have to know that. Like, yes, we need men in order to create life, but we create life within our bodies. So other like human beings wouldn't even be able to exist without women. And I feel like we should remain in our feminine energy and allow men to do what they're supposed to do by leading, by, being confident, and allow a man to come up to you. And if he really, really wants you, I feel like he will do that. Like, that's just my opinion. And like, based off the video that I showed y'all when I was talking about how the man basically, was going through his DMs, but then he already had a woman in mind that he wanted. So it really, like, looking at those DMs, he really didn't care because it wasn't the woman that he wanted. So I feel like at the end of the day, men know what they want, and they gonna go after what they want. And then I have another example. So so I like to work out. And when you're a woman that work out, to be honest, it's not a lot of women that be at the gym. That's just my personal opinion. Because I feel like it'd be more men than women. So like, if you're a woman that work out, and you attracted to men that work out, it would be natural for you to be like, oh, okay, like, we both like the same thing. He looking at me, I'm looking at him, I'm about to go say something. Whatever you do, do not say nothing. Don't do it. Whatever. Please excuse my voice because I feel like I'm losing it as I'm talking, but I'm going to get through this podcast episode. Oh my God. Maybe I need, water. Because I feel like I'm fighting for my life right now. But like I said, if you're a woman that like to work out and you see a man at the gym and you're like, okay, well, he looking at me, I'm looking at him. No, that is not your sign to go up to him. Because matter of fact, let me tell you about this video. I remember I seen this video on TikTok where this girl was saying, like, men can see you. Like, they see. They got eyes to see. So if a man didn't go up to you, it's because he didn't want to talk to you. So you going up to him, you already fucked it up. You fucked it up. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. So I was at the gym. I actually did this twice. And both situations did not work out. So basically, it was a guy, like, I felt like he was looking at me, but now that I'm looking back on it, I was wrong. He indeed was not looking at me. I think he probably was trying to figure out, like, why the fuck is she looking at me? Because I was looking at him. So I went up to him, and, he was nice. He was pleasant. But, like, looking back on it, like, when I end up, after, we exchanged information, because at first he was, like, being nice. He was like, oh, if you ever need help or anything, like, just let me know. And I was like, well, just take my number. That's why I went wrong, because he was just being nice. Like, how some people just be kind? That's what it was. Like, he wasn't interested in me. He was just basically letting me know, like, if you need help with something, you can let me know. But it wasn't like I want to talk to you. So I read that situation wrong. That was my bad, because I should have never approached him in the first place. But then, as we end up talking, he ended up telling me, he was like, oh yeah, I seen you before. After he said that, I should have just stopped talking to him, because that just let me know. I was like, well, if you see me, why you ain't say nothing? So the fact that, obviously, fast forward, me and him ended up talking, he ended up being a weirdo. He was very, like, feminine. He was the type of guy where he felt like he didn't have to take nobody out on a date. And honestly, he just wanted me to come over to his apartment and fuck me. That was it. So the fact that I didn't fall into his trap, because that's what he ended up calling me manipulative. But now looking back on it, the reason why he called me manipulative, because it was like, wait, why'd you come up to me? Because I approached him. In his mind, he thinking like, well, damn, why'd you come up to me and approach me and you don't want to fuck me? So that's why women, just stop approaching men. Because basically, when you approach me and basically you're letting him know that I want you. But in our mind, we like, okay, I just want to talk to him. I just want to get to know him. No. In men's mind, they don't see it that way. They see it as, oh, wow, she's coming up to me. She must want to fuck me. My mind wasn't even thinking like that. I just thought he was attractive. And I was like, oh, like, I would like to get to know him more. But in his mind, I think for most men, they probably think like, why would a woman approach me? Because men, they know our value. We just don't know it. Because it's like, wait a minute, she's a beautiful woman. Like, I think a man can look at you and tell that you got a lot going for yourself based on, like, whatever you do or whatever you got attached to you. And in his mind, he like, why the fuck is she walking up to me? Because keep in mind, a lot of men got low self-esteem. That's the real gag. Excuse me, that's the real gag. A lot of men got low self-esteem and they think to themselves, like, why in the hell is this beautiful woman walking up to me? Oh my God, my voice. Excuse me. Oh my God, we gonna get through this. But yeah, like he basically was not interested. That's why when he seen me, he never said anything. Cause he seen me, I seen him. So if he was truly interested in me, he would have walked up to me and said, "Hey, my name is so and so. What's your name? I would love to get to know you and take you out sometime." You see how simple that was? So if a man is not man enough to say that little 10-second spiel, he's not the man for you, okay? Like, let's not overcomplicate dating. You know what I'm saying? As women, just focus on being a woman and doing things to make yourself happy, and just like focus on your career. And if a man come along, he come along. And don't get me wrong, please don't get me wrong. I want love from a man just like the next one. You see, I got my heart earrings on. It's giving hopeless romantic. Like, I really desire a healthy, happy relationship with a with a God-fearing man. But if that man does not approach me and let it be known that he has genuine interest for me, then that's not the man for me. I don't want him. I don't desire a man that's scared to approach me. And for you guys, for you ladies out here, you shouldn't want a man that is scared to approach you and initiate conversation with you. If he's scared to talk to you, he's not going to be able to lead y'all, unfortunately. So just stop, you know. And I feel like I get it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really want to be with somebody, you really want love, and you see a man, and you like, okay, but he's right here. I get it, but you're not allowing this man to be a man. Because that's what makes between women and men. Like, that's what makes us different. Men are men, women are women. We're not supposed to be the same. We're not supposed to move the same. We're not supposed to do the same things. That's why there's double standards. Because men are men and women are women. So please, women, allow men to be men and lead. Like, allow him to come up to you and basically show why you should date him. Because at the end of the day, like, having a child by somebody is a very serious decision. So if you have a child with somebody that can't even lead by initiating conversation with me, like, what type of parent or father or partner he finna be when he comfortable with you, like, leading and making decisions and, you know, just doing what he's supposed to do. Like, I feel like it's taking the masculinity from men when women approach men. Like, y'all gotta stop that. Please stop. Please don't do it, because it's just like, I genuinely want women to be in happy, healthy relationships with men that are intentional. Like, if that's what you want, if you want to be in an intentional relationship, just allow a man to wait to approach you. If a man that you're not interested in approach you, of course, just let him down gently. Like, be like, no, thank you, I'm good. But the man that you want in your life is a man that's going to see you, approach you, and pursue you. I like, excuse me. I'm going to say it again. The man that you want in your life is a man that's going to see you, approach you, and pursue you. I like that. See you, approach you, pursue you. So yes, that's what I want for y'all. So if you cannot be patient and you want to go after what you want, be willing to deal with the negative effect that come behind it. Because 9 times out of 10, that man you approach, he's not a leader, and he's in his feminine energy. Because I feel like, you know, a lot of women are like, oh, well, somebody said, I remember I posted a video. Matter of fact, I posted a video about me being in the grocery store. I seen this fine ass man, and he was looking at me. I was looking at him, but he didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing, so I ended up just leaving. Like, we didn't speak to each other because I felt like I wanted him to approach me, and we ended up running into each other, and I waved to him. So I thought that was like a choosing signal. I didn't try to talk to him. I just, you know, said hello. Like, I feel like as a woman, it's okay to position yourself or be kind or friendly, but just don't come up to him trying to, like, ask him for his number and trying to initiate, like, a date, or trying to talk to him basically, like, to get his contact information. Don't do that. If you see him, he looking at you, you looking at, it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's appropriate to wave. Because if you seen a woman walking down the street and you looking at her, and it's okay to wave at a woman. So you also want to make like when you encounter men, you want to treat them as human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just a man. It's not that deep. But I feel like you shouldn't be going up to him. Because I feel like a lot of people in life, they be saying like, oh, closed mouths don't get fed. Because I remember I posted a video about me seeing a guy in the grocery store. And somebody in the comments was like, oh, why you didn't go up to him? And they was like, oh, closed mouths don't get fed. I was like, no, I don't believe in that. I believe in that when it comes to your career, you know, anything that you want in life, I don't think that applies to like the man that God has for you. I don't think that's the same. Because you going after a career or going after education or going after like just doing all the things you want to do in your life to make yourself happy, that's not the same thing as going after no man. Because I feel like when you go after him, he's not a man. That's just my opinion. Because a real man, he not going to want you to do that. He really going to be looking at you crazy like, girl, what is you doing? Why are you walking up to me? Like, I actually seen a podcast where it was a guy, he said that. He was like, I don't like when women come up to me. And he said 9 times out of 10, it's probably a woman I don't want anyway. I was like, damn. No, he right though, because 9 times out of 10, if somebody was truly interested in you, baby, he gonna slide. Like, I honestly believe that men know what they want. They gonna go after what they want, especially when it comes to a woman. And I feel like as a woman, you should want a man to approach you in a respectful manner, like with him showing you that he's confident. I understand somebody said, I remember I seen a video where somebody was saying like, oh, any man could walk up to you and approach you, but that don't mean he wants you. Okay, but that's up to you as a woman to have discernment. Like, how is he approaching you? Like, if he's leading with lust and his flesh, then obviously you know that that's not the man for you. But if a man is approaching you with respect and intention, and he's basically being respectful on the way he's speaking with you, that's how you know that obviously, okay, this man, you know, he might be okay. Like, but as a woman, allow a man to see, approach, and pursue. And then you can decipher and discern and properly vet this man to see, okay, is this a man for me? But please, women, please, please, please stop approaching men. Just stop, okay? Please don't do it, okay? Because I'm telling y'all, every time I approached a man, it did not work out. You're literally handing yourself to him on a silver platter. 9 times out of 10, he probably don't even want you. He just like the fact that you like him. Because a lot of men are very weak and insecure. So instead of them telling you, hey, I'm not interested, they just going to go along with it. And they going to let you do all the footwork. They going to let you do all the communication. They going to let you set up all the dates. Like, he's not going to be a man. And if a woman tell you, oh, I went after, I approached my man and we've been together, baby, you don't know what's going on in their relationship. You don't know who she probably, like I said earlier, she probably running that fucking relationship. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like as a woman, stay in a woman's place, remain feminine, focus on your life, do things that make you happy. And the man that's for you is gonna see you, approach you, and pursue you. So don't forget I told you. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was episode 16. Ladies, stop approaching men. Thank you for watching. Bye, y'all.
The black woman is everything. The black woman is gold. The black woman's the reason why my heart is never cold. You see, the black woman is precious. The black woman is bold. Black women, they never fold. They no more precious than gold. Look, the black woman is everything. The black woman is gold.